Okay, the other day I made a video and I was telling us that we need to pay ourselves first. And you're not yet doing that. So why? Okay, maybe you don't know why. So today, let me explain to you that for you to become wealthy, you need to be selfish. I'm not saying you should not help people, but you need to understand that for you to be rich, it is not the amount of money you earn, but how much of what you earn that you can make to work for you or that you can keep. That's what makes you wealthy. So why am I saying you should be selfish? Does it mean that every rich man is a very bad person or that the person is very selfish? What I'm just saying is that you should understand that a filled cup can serve more persons than a half-filled cup. For instance, let's assume you've dedicated 10% of your income to helping people. If you're earning 100,000 naira, it means that what you can just use to help people is 10,000 naira. But let's assume that you are earning in millions, you earn hundreds of millions. Then you could have hundreds of thousands or millions of naira to use and help people. So the first stage of being wealthy is for you to understand that you need to be selfish. And what I mean by being selfish is that you need to pay yourself first. So someone will now ask, what is this guy talking about? What do you mean by paying yourself? You're actually working and then you're being paid. Doesn't not mean that it's your money. So what I'm saying in essence is that this money that you have is just a part of income that we call end income. For your effort in your place of work, for your effort in your business, you earn a particular income. Now, this particular income does not make you wealthy. You should not forget that wealth is measured in time. How long can you survive on the money that you have without working? That's what we're talking about. So the best way for you to actually become wealthy is when you have lots of investments, lots of businesses that can operate without your presence. When you are not there and these businesses can generate money or these investments that can generate money, that's when you can actually say you're wealthy. So how long can you stay without working? With the amount of money you're earning now, how long can you stay? How many persons can you help without working? So you're just being selfish to become selfless in the end. Okay, when we were young, if it was a debate, I would say maybe I've convinced you and not confused you. But just to throw more light, what we are saying is that that money you're earning currently is good though, but it's not enough to define how wealthy you are. Because if you stop working, that money will not be there. So what we're saying in essence is this: a percentage of it, just 10% of it. This is the basic principle in life. Just 10% of it. Don't do more than that. Just take 10% of this money. You see, you might be earning hundreds of thousands or millions and you feel like you can do more than 10%. Don't forget there are other items on your budget that needs to be serviced. Probably you're a Christian, you're a child of God, you need to pay your tithe, which is also another 10%. So maybe when you've given God, you are left with only 90%. You pay your rent 30%, just like I told you the other time. You are left with 60%, and now you take 10% from yourself. But my principle is this: even before you pay God, no, I'm not saying you can decide to, maybe you've already mapped out 20%, pay God first, but before you do any other thing, pick out 10% of this money and keep it aside. I'm not telling you what I've not done. This is a secret, my personal secret I'm sharing with you. You could decide to have an app, OPay, they do OPay Lock, Abi, OPay Savings, OPay Wealth. I think they call it O Wealth. Now, what I use personally is Fair Money. I might have to leave links to these apps on this comment section so you could use them. Pick this 10% and lock it for a purpose. The purpose of locking your 10% is for an investment. You could be earning millions, but just take 10% of this and lock it. When the 10% is enough to buy you an investment, to buy you a real estate, to start a business for you, you could pick it and put it back in a business. Now, this your 10% is you paying yourself for a job well done in where you're working and you've earned income. You pay yourself for a job well done in your business. You close the deal, you pay yourself. And now, when it is enough, you use it and buy an investment. And remember, investment is not an end in itself. For people that will say, I don't want to buy bush or whatever, investment is not an end in itself. So let's have it today that you're going to pay yourself. The next salary you're going to get, you're going to keep 10% of this for your own selfish interest so that you can grow and help more persons. See you next time. I remain my humble self, the real estate investment Dr. Valentine Chinedo Okoye, and then the managing partner Jeffrey and Trade Solutions. If you have enough money to buy real estate, don't forget to hit the button dial my number, and then I'm at your service. See you.